set for Sunday afternoon baseball from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Palehoes have played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He will lead this one off today.
The third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
From the stretch.
First pitch, 107.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Carrasco has thrown north of 1,800 big league innings in his career and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Colin Moran, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He comes into this one at 248. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. The 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
The next batter will be Luis Robert, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
The 0-1 offering. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but backbreaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2 out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So they can't make anything out of the 2 out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So now into the box is Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Now here's the pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, that's a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. The 2-2 one more time. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1.
Whoa, that's down.
Now a move over to first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Oh, that's low.
Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. The 2-1 home. is looked at for ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So stepping in is Franmil Reyes, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And now the first pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
The batter will be Sam Hilliard. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Oh and 1. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Well, that was an obvious mistake. Caught too much of the plate right there with 2 strikes on the batter. Nice execution from his part.
Now that brings up Josh Naylor as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Comes set with the 0-1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Eddie Rosario, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Coming into this one against Michael Fulmer, the pitcher zoned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Hit out towards second. He's got it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Second inning coming up in Cleveland, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Brandon Belt.
Into the box, Brandon Belt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. The White Sox do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left, and the way they're playing right now, this game's far from over.
Santander gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Zach Collins waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. On the ground to the left side. And that's going to find its way into left. Back-to-back knocks have him going here to start the second.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Into the box now, Zach Collins, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And it's quickly 0-2. None out, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Nick Ahmed, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. First and second now, one man out. Fouled away. Now a swinging bunt. That winds up foul. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. Here's the 3-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Jimenez onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the play. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Jurickson Profar digs in next as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And there are runners at the corners now. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. One and one, here it comes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Just the 2nd inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Two balls and no strikes, the count to Yoan Moncada.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
The shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
First pitch on its way.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So now to the plate, Nolan Jones. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. He comes in at 262 on the year. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Robert is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Into the box, Caleb Hamilton. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Fastball well outside. 2 out, nobody on. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Misses. Ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2 and 2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Here's the 3-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Tribe as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Colin Moran.
The first baseman, number 23, Colin Moran.
Now here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Down the left field line and deep. And foul. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and 2. Here it is.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
The 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here he comes again. 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
The batter will be Luis Robert, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 2. Two pitch is fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back safely. Anthony Santander the next to bat, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2.
That's a ball.
Robert is off of first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They're down 2-1. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now to the plate, here is Cesar Hernandez. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
Cesar Hernandez.
First offering.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Two and 1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is right there, 1 down. Next, here is Bradley Zimmer. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Chasing after it is Santander. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. At the plate now is Franmil Reyes. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Robert finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Anthony Santander. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, one down.
Now batting. The designated
Up
hitter.
next for Chicago, Brandon Belt, a base hit in his first trip. Now here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Stepping in once again is Zach Collins. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ready with the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
3-2, full count. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Our score remains 2-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Sam Hilliard. First pitch on the way. Swing and a little tapper. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Santander. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So next to bat will be Josh Naylor, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
0-1 the count. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run for him on the season, and it gives the Indians a 3-1 lead.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Waiting on it is Jimenez. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the 4th, and that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat. First pitch on the way. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 3-1 Indians. Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Here's Jurickson Profar. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So here's Yoan Moncada, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Ball 2.
And he misses again, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
The count now at 2-1. Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
So here is Colin Moran, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. After the walk, a quick check on first. And a dive, but he's back. He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
A swing and a ground ball to third. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Indians 3 and the White Sox 1. And And stepping in, Nolan Jones flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Hernandez. He's there and records the first out. Now into the box, Caleb Hamilton. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. In the air out to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now it'll be Cesar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Moncada brings it in to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. And it's still 3-1. Dan Altavilla takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready now is Eloy Jimenez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1 is the count.
Comes set and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box, Luis Robert, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
Jimenez on at first, nobody out. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
To the plate now, Anthony Santander. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he misses there, 1-2. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Striding forward now is the DH, Brandon Belt. He flew out in his last AB. Now the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And it's 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Bradley Zimmer. First delivery to him.
Zimmer.
Check swing called strike, 0-1. Zimmer is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. A guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Now batting, the designated
So now
hitter,
here is Franmil Reyes. Flew out last time up.
Reyes.
First pitch of the AB now. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. High and deep to right center. Robert is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
The batter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sam Hilliard. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the AB now.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
3-0 to him now. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to
Number
anybody,
23.
but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Josh Naylor will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Now here's the first offering.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Count 21.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Chopped weakly to the left. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting hit.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe as the lead remains 3-1. Ben Krauth is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Leading off the inning, it'll be Zach Collins as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, Nick Ahmed. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The second baseman.
So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. And now the first pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score.
Nope.
And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoán Moncada. He's ready. Now the pitch. Profar, the runner at first with 2 gone. Into the corner and slicing foul. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
To 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can't put it on the board. Yes! A 2-run job by Yoán Moncada. Home run number 5 on the year. And the White Sox have come back to tie it at 3.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Standing in now, Colin Moran. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Jimenez will put this one away, and the side is retired. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Michael Kopech gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
First pitch on the way.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Andres Jimenez the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One 0 count. Here it is. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-0 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
So the next to bat will be Nolan Jones. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First offering as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
That misses. 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside. 3-0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now. And a fastball here as he rides it the other way into left. A base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Caleb Hamilton stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Looking up is Jimenez onto the home run porch and gone. A 3-run shot down the line in left. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it's now 6-3.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Patrick Murphy takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Three runs already home here. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Pretty textbook
The
breaking
center
ball for the
fielder,
punch out
number
right there.
4.
Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely
Zimmer.
out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Bradley Zimmer. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Well, that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap on it that it normally does. Both of those last 2 have been pretty flat, and that's a pitch he relies on coming in out of the bullpen.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Zimmer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Indians hang a crooked number thanks to this 3-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. As they've doubled up now, it's 6-3. Cal Quantrill has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now at the plate is Eloy Jimenez. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 0 for 9. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Luis Robert. Fouled off. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. outside for a ball, 1-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And there's ball 2 now. Fastball well outside. Anthony Santander is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting, right fielder, Anthony.
Next up is Anthony Santander. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
High in the air down the right field line. Hilliard is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Up next, Zach Collins. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And now the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Here's the pitch.
Outside, that's low.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Indians 6 and the White Sox 5. Digging in will be Sam Hilliard. It was a walk in his last trip.
The right fielder, Sam.
Here's the first pitch to him. The Palehose are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Number 23.
Next to dig in, Josh Naylor. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Well, that was a slider and a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Next, it'll be Eddie Rosario. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. The Indians lead it 6-5. James Karinchak takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So striding in to start the 9th is Nick Ahmed, and they could use a spark from him here. First pitch of the AB now. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get. But retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And the pitch. Jurickson Profar comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. In his career against this pitcher, he's 0 for 4. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The batter, the third baseman,
Digging in next, Yohan Moncada. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
I'm set with the 0-1. Profar, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Two and 2 the count. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard hit ball towards the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Next to stand in is Colin Moran. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Now here's the first offering.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making them work for this one.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. The tying run is in to score from second.
You know, D-Row, there are some guys that shy away from hitting when it really counts. Top of the 9th, and this guy comes through to tie this thing up.
Yeah, he was able to slow the moment down right there. Get this back to square. There's still a bottom of the 9th looming. Let's see if they can tack on a few more.
Phil Maton takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. The 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. For his career in this matchup, he has an even 10 hits in 30 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Luis Robert, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Now the 2-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat.
The shortstop, Andres.
Now the first pitch.
Jimenez.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Now at the plate here is Nolan Jones. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Sinker's in there, no balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And he misses 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Called strike two as he locks him up there.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter.
Striding in for the Indians, Caleb Hamilton. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
And he certainly got a chance to end this one right here with another home run. Going to be interested to see the style, how he plays this one. Does he come out of his shoes, or does he get back to staying within himself?
2 out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Ripped down the first base line. Here's the 2-1. Hit hard to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. The 0-1 shot towards second. In there, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
The center fielder.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
Jace Fry takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the 9th to send this one to extra innings. So now to the plate, Bradley Zimmer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. There's prior history in this matchup. He has 7 hits in 19 tries. He's taken him deep once. Evens it up 1-1. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Ready with the 3-1. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Next, it'll be Franmil Reyes. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Very weakly on the ground. The set and the 2-1. Hard hit at third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they're going to walk off here with a 7-6 victory.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Indians used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Phil Maton claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Cleveland Indians: 7 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the White